I'm going to give her a piece of fish. All you have to do is go that side of her, climb gently into the side of the pool.
Yeah.
I give the signal, she'll swim up. As she swims past you, just hold onto her dorsal and she'll take you for a joyride all the way around the pool.
Okay, now, Steve, just check me. I mean, she's capable of biting an arm or a leg off without even feeling it, isn't she?
Yes.
Right, you sure she's okay?
Absolutely.
Ah, fine. Good. Okay. Well, if you bring her out and I'll have a chat with her first to make sure that we've got some kind of rapport. Don't keep looking at me like this. You've got to dress like this for the part. Okay? Right.
Hello, Winnie.
Can I lie down and talk to her, or am I likely to get eaten? I mean, can I do this?
Come here, Peter. Hello, Winnie. Come and say hello to James. Lovely.
Like a rubber boot.
Look at your tongue, that big long tongue. 52-inch long interlocking teeth there.
Yeah.
Designed for ripping a prey apart.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. How are you?
You go say hello, Winnie. Say hello to James. Good girl.
That sounds like the producer first thing in the morning.
Hello.
Now, she's quite friendly, isn't she? She's obviously quite friendly. She's...
Despite being the most efficient marine predator in our oceans today,
Yeah.
she's also very gentle and lovable to those people she loves and trusts.
You listen, Winnie. We share the same name. We share the... Hello, Winnie. We share the same name. Are you all right? You okay? Hey? How old did you say she was, Steve?
She's 14.
14.
She's been here 11 years.
Yeah. So
And
she was
she's
a baby when she came?
Yeah, and she's just reaching sexual maturity now, and because we realised that we would have made, she'll be leaving Windsor shortly. She'll be going off to another oceanarium which already has an established breeding group of killer whales, where I hope she'll be joined and successful in producing her own babies.
All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, I slip into the water here.
Right.
Where?
I just hold her like this,
Yeah.
and you're just climbing down by the side of her, nice and gently.
Oh, my legs. These are...
There you go. And
These
if
are
you
my
just
legs.
grab all of the dorsal, reach out, hold on tight, both hands.
Hey, that's amazing! That's amazing! Thank you! Hey, that's amazing. Did she only do that for fish, or did she do it because she likes me? I want her to like me, do you know what I
She
mean?
doesn't know you, but she does it because she's enjoying it. If Winnie doesn't want to do anything, then believe me, she won't, and there's nothing you can do to make her.
That's her nose.
That's her beak.
That's her beak.
Her nose is the blowhole on top of the head.
The only thing about this is, Steve, it's full of fish in here.
Salt water. There's no fish in here, only marine mammals.
No, I mean bits of fish. Hey, now, Stevie. Just a minute, Pepper. Stevie, the thing is that these animals are being killed, aren't they? Out in the oceans by people mistakenly thinking they're pinching the fishing catches. In the Western Pacific, they go along and they get caught in this wall of death. See, she knows about it.
Yeah.
And these beautiful creatures, they get maimed, left to sort of die a long, lingering death.
That's to do, that's it. Absolutely correct. We all know, and I'm sure we've all read about what's happening with the tuna fishermen's nets, but that's not the only problem dolphins are facing. There is still some nations today, especially like the Japanese and people up in the Faroes, are still slaughtering hundreds of thousands of these magnificent animals for nothing more than pure pleasure. And also there's another type of fishing net called a gill net that stretches for miles through the open seas, and animals just swim into it instantly, get caught up, and are left there to drown and be maimed, like you quite rightly say.
Yeah.
There's lots and lots of pressure going on at the moment to local governments at international levels to stop all this whaling and needless slaughter of animals. We're proud to say that, well, here at Windsor, every year 1 million people who come to watch Winnie and the dolphins at play have a chance to be educated and know about what's happening to them in the open seas. We're very pleased that it's these very people who are going out and petitioning and protesting and having the numbers so dramatically reduced.
Yeah. You see, the thing also that I read, I mean, I don't know whether it's true, is that they have no feeling of pain, that they're getting horribly maimed and they still go back and attack the fishermen's nets.
They have a nervous system, so
they must
have a feeling of pain.
Yeah. Go for another swim. Will she do this all right? Does she mind or not?
She's happy, she's enjoying herself.
Welcome to the show.
Believe it or not, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Pre-title.
What?
Welcome to the show. Do a pre-title link. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the James Wales Show. This week on Wales. Every week on Wales, but this week with my cousin. What did you say? Well, I mean, do people actually eat killer whales?
I don't know if people eating killer whales. Certainly the Japanese are famous for eating dolphins. And remember that the killer whale is in actual fact the largest member of the dolphin family, of which there is over 40 different species.
Yeah. Now, other bits of reading say that animals like this in captivity, their eyes are always bloodshot, that living in the same water is bad for them, presumably like keeping a goldfish in a pond you don't clean out.
Oh, that's absolutely absurd. This water is completely changed every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Water tests are carried out on it no less than 6 times a day by our own pool staff. Yeah. To enhance this, water analyses are taken out by professional bodies at least every month, and I can tell you that bacteriologically this is finer than any water that you take and drinking out of your own tap at home.
Right,
so that is absolutely absurd to make any kind of suggestion like that. Come on, Winnie. Hello, darling.
Okay, one thing that occurs to me that I've never heard asked, and I have to ask it, and don't take it the wrong way. What happens to the muck? If I had a horse, there'd be barrow loads of manure to clean out.
Right.
Water is a great carrier of disease. What happens to and there must be an awful lot of muck coming off of this.
Every drop of this water goes through a filtration system at least every 2 hours. Besides that, the water is treated with chemicals, disinfectants, that will kill all the bacteria and foreign bodies. Off he goes again. I don't know who's enjoying it most, James or Winnie. Good girl. Good girl, Winnie.
Now, she doesn't want any more to eat now? No, she doesn't. So, the water is continually cleaned and filtered?
Yes.
And it's not water full of chlorine?
No.
Like a lot of people say it is. What do you say?
Do you want to ask about training?
Yep. That's a good idea. I'm forgetting what I was going to ask. Training the animals, I mean, I like animals, so I know that you can't actually make an animal do anything it doesn't want to do with cruelty, but there'll be a lot of people looking at this who think it probably is cruel to keep something like this in captivity and to train it, to do circus tricks.
Our circle training is only a disciplined structure around their own natural play, and they certainly aren't trained to perform circus tricks. Things like jumping through the hoops and things like that have long since gone. All our training is done on the animal's own natural ability.
Yeah.
We're just encouraging them through reinforcement to do what they enjoy doing naturally. Natural ability.
Yeah.
We're just encouraging them through reinforcement to do what they enjoy doing naturally. In fact, training has progressed so much over the years that now we introduce free periods where the animal actually shows and demonstrates to us what they like to do, and we just pick up on this and encourage them. And it makes it so much more mentally stimulating for the animals. They like performing because they're choosing what they're actually performing to do. The trainers love it because they're getting a load of enjoyment, and it keeps everybody happy. That happiness spreads over to our guests that are watching the show, and it just makes it a fantastic experience for everybody.
I mean, certainly when you get into their environment like this and you meet them, I mean, it's not like tickling a trout or tickling a goldfish under the chin, or it's actually like you have the same sort of feeling as you would have being with a dog or on any other mammal.
Okay, all right, I appreciate that. The art dogs and the art cats. Unfortunately, all too often we try and relate animals' intelligence with humans' intelligence. Yeah. Some animals you can do this, like a chimpanzee who's got the same tools, the same fingers and limbs as we have, probably the same chain of thoughts as well. But whales and dolphins who've grown up in the open seas and adapted to living there, their whole chain of thoughts and intelligence is completely different to the way that humans think.
Do you want to do a bit now of
How can you get, Steve, how can you get people to realise that silly things like, at the moment, buying tuna or stuff like that actually puts mammals like this in danger?
I think they're doing a good job of it as it is now with the tuna. There's so much pressure. I understand from America now that the three major manufacturers and tinners, not manufacturers, but the people who actually put the tuna into tins are no longer taking the tuna that has been paid for by the lives of dolphins, but insisting that the tuna's caught in more humane ways. So I think there is a lot of pressure on that direction, and there is already evidence that it is having an effect. But what we must keep doing is keep protesting, finding out else what's happening, how else we can help save the dolphins and whales. You be very careful now, because you could throw you 30 feet into the air.
Really? Well, thank you. That's fine. Nice. Is that what she does to you?
Right, let's just look
Winnie!
at Winnie without Jane.
Are there any points you want to get over, Steve?
I think we're doing pretty well.
You can't think really being in here.
You want to jump out a little while now? Just give it a breather.
All right.
Yeah. Just a minute, I'll go out. It's difficult. This much people in here. Woo! Fun, isn't it?
It's great.
Nod. She'll talk as well.
You enjoyed that, didn't you? Yeah. Don't remember doing an interview. Did we get anything?
I thought there were some good things. It's just a bit patchy because when
It's
we
okay, edit that together.
Can we take some shots of the dolphins in the pens just as a cutaway? I mean,
I'd rather not. The spend in those pens. The spend in those pens. They spend so little time during the day. I'd rather not.
Can the dolphins come in here with
Yeah, absolutely. Now,
with all of them? Yeah, we got.
you best not. This water is absolutely of the excellence quality. Every 2 hours, no less than every drop of this water is completely changed, filtered and cleaned. 6 times a day, filtration staff, people. If you want some of the dolphins, I'll bring them out into this pool here because it's.
Yeah. Just leave it for a second. Would you mind getting on flood? Is that alright?
If you're going with just the whale, yeah.
Wait till we go over.
Ready?
Okay, we'll nip over the other side and get on.
Oh, wait till they go over. They're going over.
Just do a bit of chat with Steve.
I'll have to go round again, you won't get it there, will you? I'll have to do it from over here, right? Okay. I'll have to do it once more.
Just turn as if you're talking to Steve.
Being sexually mature, is it making it difficult now? Yeah? Yeah.
Okay, round you come then, James.
Yeah. How long will they live? Hi, this week the James Whale Show looks at my friends, the whales. This is Winnie. See you after this. Great. I'm full of water. I think it is retained water.
The idea is that they let a small amount of water in before the water goes. And it is something. Want a shot of it completely out of the water in this boat?
Yeah, sure.
There you go!